What is up, goblins? I'm Scully the Goblin, and welcome to the new series, Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, I should put Deluxe Edition in the title. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Anyways, let's get into it. Now, I played this game a long time ago, but here's the sad part. I never beat it. That's literally the sad part. I tried, beating it by myself, got stuck so many times, even if I had the difficulty set to easy. Hey, I even joined some other people's games set to easy. They couldn't even get past, this one thing. I met this one guy. He let me play it all the way up to this one thing, and then straight up kicked me, but he sent me a message saying, "You did a good job, but I prefer to play alone after I get past this certain point." Now, I'm not going to say the point, but I gotta say, it was really annoying. But anyways, we are going to be playing single player. Single player? What should we go as? If I remember correctly, that is the hardest difficulty. That is, I guess, medium. Or is that the hardest one? Let's just go with story mode. You know, I can't wait to play Baldur's Gate free, so I'm going to be playing, medieval games, including some other types of games, all the way up until certain games release. I had planned to play Overlord 2, but sadly, I don't have a subscription to PlayStation Now. Oh well. And I'm actually surprised about one thing. My Jurassic World stream, where I was having people name a T-Rex, it said I had 30-something views on it. Which actually was shocking. Especially considering I got up to, I believe it was 10 or 9 people watching. That was a shock. Alright, now I was thinking of tree characters we could play as. All of them are thieves. Now you might be wondering, Scully, how did we know you were going to say that? Well, I'll tell you now. I'm always a thief in video games. I'm usually also a goblin, but hey. Understood. That's the Red Prince. Oh. Just pressing the wrong one. Huh. Fin. East. Osa. Play as a lizard. I mean, in most games, if I can't play as a goblin, I usually play as a lizard of some kind. No, I'm not saying wizard, I'm saying lizard. Or we could be undead. And you could say hello to old Ratterbones here. Or maybe he's Smiley. Let's move on. I'm going to hold off on playing undead because I have an idea to play as an undead character later on. So it's either between the lizard or the human. Fuck it, let's go with human. Ranger, rogue. Normally I go with a custom thing. Should I go as a pre-selected class? Fuck no. Inquisitor, Knight. There we go, let's zoom in. Do you have green? No, they do not have green. Fuck. Yeah, I can go with a shaved head. No, let's go with... Do we want to go with that?
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Almost got me that time.
Glory is mine. Almost got me that time.
I'll yield to none!
Nice try.
Oh, almost got me that time.
Yeah, that voice does the trick. See what they look like with a helmet on? That is actually complete shit. Uh-huh. Only 1 point? So could go with some of it. Nah. Just need a cleric. One-handed range, or in most things I use a one-handed sword with a dagger. So I guess I can go with two-handed or dual wielding. Alright. Yes, understood, understood. Come on, get out of there. Go with that just so we can get extra points. Oh, there's purple. Is that green? Come on, green. No, there's red, purple, black, gray.
Better luck next time.
Why the hell not? Let's see. I think I went past it. Nope, there it is. And that works. Let's go with that and that. Let's split this. Let's put some into strength. Before you guys ask, no, I'm not going with a build-like thing. I'm just doing like a something I usually do often. Nope. Where? There it is. Alright. So, we are human male. No jester. Huh. It's actually... If only I had green skin and a goblin-like appearance. This actually matches mostly my character. Okay, rename. And there we go. And start game. Really don't like that haircut. I could probably change it later on. I'm gonna quiet during this scene.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Divinity, Original Sin 2, Deluxe Edition. Never gets old reading that.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough.
What, is it morning already? Because if it is, I like some eggs, bacon, sausage. Maybe some pancakes. If you don't mind.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Is that where the breakfast is going to be? Sure hope so.
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Hey, Chuckles.
Not very chatty fellow, are you?
No loot.
I don't even remember them strapping me down.
Well, till we get a mask or a helmet, this is going on my head. Which button was it again? How do I check my inventory? No, that's not it. There it is. Been a while. Alright, we got some good stuff. That's good. Alright, let's... say hello to Senior Buckethead. Don't actually say hello. Nothing there. Yes, understood. Been a while since I played this. I actually deleted all the memory off this. Just move you over.
An
Anybody help?
Einstein. Freight or food?
If it's food, we are gonna have a fun time eating. Well, hello there, Missy. How's your day?
In her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too.
She is one to talk. Say, hey, not gonna read all of that, but hey, let's go for joke.
Ennui staring back at you from those ovine eyes is startling.
Are you referring to the ballerina? Oh, so funny, so funny.
I thought it was.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Alright. Yes, understood. Don't mind if I do. Nice healing potion. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, there we go. And open sesame. Damn autosaves. I look like I'm wearing a skirt, I just realized that.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Your guess is as good as mine. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Yeah,
Suit
nope.
yourself.
You can run in there. I'll just take my stuff. Don't want to wake the guard. Ooh, nice. Gonna take that. Gonna take these. I ain't much of a potion maker, but eh.
Empty.
I already checked that one. Understood, yada yada yada. Glad I wasn't standing over there. Alright, let's wait till it stops burning. There we go.
Not the most elegant solution, was it?
Well, I'm not very elegant when it comes to the solutions. Well, that's not true. Yep, let's head up top.
no known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with foreigners.
Take that book. Probably sell this stuff. It's pretty much what I always do in most games, sell the stuff. Hey, Chuckles, you want to come with us? I think that's a yes. I don't speak undead, so just gonna assume.
Empty.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
If that's the case, where's yours?
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Jeez, thanks for the directions. You seem like a real bitch. Just saying.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Last thing you remember is open in your... is this the...
Don't
Why
you
not?
dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse and put a collar around your neck.
And what would that be? If it's taking me to your bedroom, then I'm going to have to say this. No thank you. I'll rather the collar around my neck.
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She pauses a moment to give you a...
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you?
I accidentally pressed
Perhaps
X.
I was
Shit.
a bit too generous with that sedative.
Well, you could always be more generous and give me some more.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. And your life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to sauce. For good.
Got nothing clever to say to that.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those sauce spells of yours? See what happens.
If what happens, you start acting strangely and try to bite off my face, and I rather not.
Currents of magic surge
But,
inside
hey,
you.
let's give it a shot.
Bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast sauce.
True, but that wouldn't stop me from just stabbing you.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
And basic bad guy banter. Little spoiler, she dies.
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
I'm guessing a hatchet was used.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Can we trade? Really? 14 gold for that? I mean, I understand for the bottle, but that? Fuck no.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. The sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Ask if he knew the dead man. Always does?
It's a small ship. We'll find out who did it.
Yep, I'm just gonna skip that and head right in. Can I search the body? Nope.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of...
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
Something tells me she's gonna ask a favor.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I haven't exactly mastered that trick yet, but, trying.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
I'm not exactly a snitch, but how much... Wait, did you see a gold coin? Yeah, my price is higher than that, sorry. You want me to snitch on people? People who can use magic, like me, that's not gonna happen. And you'd probably have to pay... 8,000 gold? And maybe buy me a drink? But yeah, not gonna happen.
Not in here, it isn't.
Not in here it isn't. My price is high everywhere.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
And when you run into a dangerous person, there's 3 ways to handle it. 1, run away. 2, try to kill them. 3, try to befriend them.
No
But
more
hey, I'll take your
associates.
advice to heart.
In fact, he seemed quite averse.
Alright, let's see. No loot. Let's grab the broken bottle. We could probably sell that to somebody. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Or in this case, one goblin's junk is another goblin's opportunity.
Nothing to see here.
It seems as though there's a pattern in the blood flow. That can't be natural.
Thank you for the gold. Now, let's
The
sell to
young
you.
woman doesn't acknowledge you. She nods to the right without moving her gaze from the ground.
You've been collared and you've been told why. There really is no need for you to linger.
What about your carpet? And you told me not to do something. I don't actually remember what I said to her. Probably me taking a dump on the carpet. Oh man, that would actually be pretty terrible if somebody did that to a person in real life. Like, what do you say to them if you saw that happen?
I did.
Hey buddy, how you doing?
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep. Haven't got any shoes, have you? People these days.
Sorry, don't have any shoes. I'll keep an eye out for them. Nice.
Just
Let's grab that. Anything in here? Yep.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Howdy, how's it going?
Sits t-
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
She
Can
eyes
you
you
tell the
quite
future as well?
seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Why the hell not?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke.
If I
of
catch
the
something
tail,
from you, then,
efficient,
well,
like a cat
I know who to
grooming.
kill.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone.
The prostitute I met in the brothel?
You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
Oh, you mean the bar maiden. Got it.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
Not much of a secret. Everybody in town found out about that.
I don't lick and tell.
So, whose fates are you deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Oh, please don't sing that. Alright, let's find somebody we can sell to.
You're a human, like me. That means we're friends already. My mum told me not to make friends with lizards and elves and dwarves and stuff. But I think they're okay.
I do too. You have anything in the trade kit? You have milk and you have fish. You have 16 gold. That's actually pretty good.
It was one of them. I know it. You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate. They don't care about us.
Do you know Losa? She's a really good singer. I'm better though. Listen. La 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 la.
Not bad. Could use a bit of work. Alright, let's see. You have no gold.
Mad?
You look like my daddy. His name is Frida. He's waiting for me at home.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
I have no idea how much gold I got. Oh, we got 71 gold. Not bad. Hey, Pooch.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Uff.
Okay, okay, yeesh.
Name? I don't like comedy. The Divine Order wants to know. Not so fast. Name? Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy, we're trying to catch a killer here.
Well, instead of asking for my name, try looking for blood.
Can we just...
Hey, Alyssa, how's it going? The kids here say you are one hell of a singer.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical. How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
I'm very certain you might have just said your name.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we? You presume right. Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Now, I'm gonna let you goblins know a little secret. I like the Red Prince, but I hate him at the same time. Mostly because of the fact when we first meet him, he tries sizing us up in a way. Like a show pony. Or a racing horse.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp you found.
Well, something tells me you're gonna lose that pay.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Huh.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Doesn't sound so joyful.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I never really understood bishops. I mean, I understood them in chess, but that's about it.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet.
Name?
Let's tell him his own name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls.
Away with you, at once.
Yes, sir, Vicky, sir.
Ifan performs
I
an
have an aunt named
elaborate
Vicky.
pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
So I find that name pretty funny.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Let's talk to Beast before we move
A
on.
broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that? The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the...
And?
Tell him the ship is moving like a sick man. Say the sea sounds angry. It's like it's trying to capsize the ship. Nah, it's like a sick
as
man.
a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great...
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Why not?
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Let's take the mug. Let's check the bins.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Honey meat, you say? That can fetch a fine price.
That right?
You don't have anything. Ooh, what's that? Who knows? Buying it from you anyways.
Your kind always come closest to our divide.
Alright. Hey, you red-skinned devil. Let's have a chat.
Well, what have we
Very
here?
short chat.
A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse.
You know, I kind of wish there was an option to kick him in his lizard balls. See what he says to that.
All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Yep, step away.
We are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that.
Yeesh.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
I can cook on an open fire. So, yes?
Music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
I'm actually, long time ago, I made a mask. Does that count?
Oh, to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Gonna have to say this.
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and tailor, but your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Oh man, that is actually... Well, that is usually true after a battle, whenever I played as my Berserker D&D character, but,
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
I have half a mind to punch you in the face.
You should probably come to terms with the fact that you've half a mind, full stop. Rein in your impertinence, will you? I'm a fair man, but I won't spare the rod.
You try hitting me with a rod, I'll shove it right up your ass.
Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Yeesh.
Mad?
Forgot how much of a bastard he is sometimes.
Surely.
Hey, look who it is. Old Ratto Bones.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
And ruffle his hair with a grin. Why not?
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it...
It was just me saying hi.
Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. I do not believe I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
The history of the Bible. Talk about in the divine. Yep, not doing that.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before.
Yeah, that actually is a good question.
Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Some things just aren't known. Ask why he's so curious about the gods.
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf...
I could pull his chair out from underneath him, but then I'd get yelled at by this guy.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Been for worse, but hey.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know.
Oh wow, God-woken.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Yep, I'm sure they will. Let's
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
Keep those bubbles trained around, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard.
Strong suspect you know all about it.
That right?
On edge of
Always knew you'd turn out
well,
rotten
perhaps
nest.
a sneaky murder most foul. Strongly suspect you know.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters.
So you
yeah,
admit
we're
it?
wasting time already, so let's skip this.
God, the woman's you there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shatter hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
And down we go. Alright, let's get some stuff before we cast off from this really bad spot we're in. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go to the equipment. There we go. Let's see, any clothes we can take would be really lovely. Looked in there already.
What? What happened?
Slap him in the face. He needs to get up now. Grab a nearby cup and throw some water in his face. I gotta do it.
You dare strike a royal? Ooh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Maybe I should have just kicked him instead of slap him. Looks like Vicky's did. Or Vicar, Vicky, whatever it is.
Ifan's eyes motionless, curled up, his eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucen. Lucen.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall close.
Well. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to find me some pants. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one important thing we need to do. There we go. I'm gonna be taking your book. finally. Enjoy going down with the ship. No way I'm helping her. Got a bunch of cards. Ah, we can't get in. Fuck. Oh well. Up we go. Hey, buddy.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching. The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge. It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Can't help but feel bad.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters!
Well, we better get the rest of the loot and get the fuck out of here then.
Doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Alright, let's open this. Let's grab some of that.
He eyes the collar's...
Another sauce?
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that...
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Fuck it. Ah, damn
The
it.
Magisters look to each other, then back to you, and unsheath their blades with a metallic zing.
Oh well.
Your lies end here! Get him!
Famous last words, huh? Really? That's the best you got? Alright, now that's out of the way.
Bishop Alexander. If Lucian were alive,
What would he think of his some divine order?
Gonna take that painting. Thank you kindly. Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
God damn it! We need to get off this wreck, and quick!
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet. It cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book.
Yes, indeed. Now, please, I had a mask that still... She'll drown.
The skeleton.
I am trying to... And I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on. Go.
Yeesh. Not what I wanted.
Great God, something's pounding on the heart!
Let's get out. Interesting. Alright, let's get a bit closer.
Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time to get the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death.
Alright, let's get down there. Yep, you're still there. Just checking.
Wait! Voidwoken!
There we go.
Bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary. Let the games begin.
They who are about to triumph.
I've faced worse.
Why wouldn't you just attack it? Alright, let's finish this Voidwoken off. Voidwoken. There we go.
They smell even worse dead than alive.
I hear something. It's Majesty.
Yep, let's leave her.
Wait, where are the rest?
Had to open your big mouth.
Wait, we need to wait.
Gods! That thing! There's no time.
There's literally time. And they left me for dead. I wonder, is there a way to... I have not left them for dead yet. I still have to do something like that. Maybe I'll make a character who's a complete asshole.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Alright, goblins, I am ending the video here. Yeah, I know we didn't get really far. I'll fix that later on. And I will be talking more. I do have a surprise game that I'm going to be live streaming in a little bit. And I gotta say, I'm a fan of its origins. At least that game origins. If that wasn't a good hint for you guys, then, well, better luck next time trying to figure out my hints. Anyways, goblins, this was Divinity Original Sin 2. Wonder if they'll make a third game. Can't wait to play Baldur's Gate. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Make short bloody work of the ship.
To my fellow goblins out there, may your pockets be full of gold, may your loot be plentiful. Oh, peace out, and goodbye.